We're now on day 2. We have a few missions to choose from. We're probably going to go to the server farm because that's nearby. We have already picked up a data blast, so we aren't looking for anything in particular. Maybe Ping or Wisp would be good to find, but we're mostly just going because it's nearby. Before we go in, let's give Banks her paralyzer back. We'll probably give the EMP to Prism so she can have a hacking upgrade to use that. We aren't able to afford Anarchy to upgrade in order to use the Paralyzer 3. I don't think it's worth selling this, though. We might end up upgrading Anarchy. Maybe we should sell this. So we won't buy an upgrade immediately if we do sell this, but it would be more money going into the server farm. I guess we probably should. It will cost us too much to upgrade Anarchy anytime soon, and the money in the meantime will be a better investment, I think. Okay, we're going in.
This is a data.
We also get the valuable tech because this is FTM. Now that it's day 2, because we're playing with the challenging enemies mod, we're going to see some of the extra enemy types. So we want to use Prism to get the consoles since we've just given her the hacking upgrade. That's a nanofab. And a server terminal. So it would be nice to pick up something to deal with demons. We don't currently have any way of doing that. We'll bring Banks into cover here and put her onto melee. Looks like we have many doors and a camera and a camera drone. The drone is not coming in, so we don't need to hack it yet. This drone is facing towards the wall, so it will actually see this spot. For some reason, it sees through the door despite not noticing when I open the door. Oh, and it notices that I closed the door, but not that I opened it. That's very strange. Okay, not sure how that works. We'll hit this with a data blast then. We'll be able to explore with the drone and also get Decker into this room if it seems safe to do so. We have a guard. He's going further in. Camera and a safe. I think we want to pin this drone, but it might be safe to pin it on this square. So we have a camera in here. This is in cover. It won't be seen by this guard afterwards. Let's put some parasites. We'll want to get into this camera and this one. We'll want to get into the nanofab, but we might have a better way of doing that. We can go on to... We don't know if there's a patrol through this door, so I guess it's not really safe to put Decker on this square exactly, but we can put him on this one. I think that should be okay. We'll go on to melee in case there's a guard who walks through this door. I think that's it for this turn. We have a guard walking up here. Doesn't get through the door. This guy does. He gets zapped. So this guard is going to be pinning this drone on the next turn.
Incognita has detected an ECCM signal. There must be one of the FTM's powerful scanning devices in the complex. It'll detect your team's location each alarm level. Make sure to shut it down.
We will want to find that scanning amp pretty quickly. We have a safe here. Let's use the data blast. We probably accept the demon on this terminal. I hope it's not validates authority. We'll probably come back to this room later, so I'm not going to get this safe now. We'll wait the 4 turns. We'll come back to have a look in the nanofab later. We can get the console then. There's no hurry to do it now. So we know that there's this camera here. That's not going to let us see much get much further in here. We want to know where this guy's going. He might open the door. That's something we need to be careful of. Could just use the data blast to take these 2 down now. That would let us past. I think we're going to use Prism to pin this guard and probably drag him into cover here. That way, if this guard does open this door next turn, we'll be okay. We aren't completely sure about this being safe. We'll have a peek through the door, and we've got the exit. Based on the sound, I think we've got the scanning amp somewhere in this direction. We can't go onto melee, but I think we're going to be okay here. We do have the cloak if necessary. Let's put a parasite on the demon database, I think. He doesn't open the door, that's fine. So we do want to find no camera. So it wasn't necessary to peek to see the camera because we were going to see it when we step in front of the door anyway. We want to find that scanning amp. This one we do have to peek. There's a door there. We're not going to put ourselves through this door this turn. There could be a patrol. We'll use our last AP to peek this guard. He's going to go into this room. That's fine. We're not going to get the safe until this demon goes. We can peek. This is another support guard. They're both support guards. We'll want to steal from them when we can. This guy is going to be stationary. No, he's patrolling. Okay. So we'll open this door when it's safe to do that. I don't think we'll need to take this guy out. We'll just get into the room next turn. Not sure what we want to do with Prism. We could bring her over this way. For now, we want to keep this guard pinned. It looks like there's quite a bit of the map this way, but also we know that there's at least one more room over here. It would be nice to finish dealing with this so that we can return. We can not have to return to this side of the map. I hope this is just one room here. We also need to find the objective. I think we just have to keep this guard pinned for now. We can see what's in this terminal. Wisp. I think this will be worth it. We're going to have plenty of power. Overdrive, not worth it. None of our programs have cooldowns. Yeah, we're going to get the Wisp. So now that we have sight on a bunch of guards, I guess we can't use the Wisp right now because we don't have the power. Let's put a parasite on here and pass the turn, I think. Have another safe. And a power supply that will control this laser grid. I don't think that's such a big deal. It has a labyrinth, so we're not going to take that. We might want to bring the EMP over here to get into the safes without having to hack them. Could use Data Blast. We've still got 2 turns left on that. Could swap over here and paralyze the guard. He's going further in. That should be fine. He's going to turn around. First things first, let's deal with Decker. We know we need to get him out of this room. There's our scanning amp, and it's safe for us to get through here. We want to take this down now if we can. Doesn't look like we have anything else to hack with the...
Did you see that?
Doesn't look like we have anything else to hack with the Data Blast, which is a bit of a shame, but we want to hack this before the security level goes up, so it's worth the power to do that.
Good job, Operator. At least you won't need to worry about that one anymore.
I'm going to drop the charge pack on this point so that we can carry the valuable tech. This is worth 100 extra credits compared to the charge pack, which is 200. This is worth 300. We're going to need to go onto melee. We might as well close the door. We've got a guard here. Looks like we will be taking him out. We'll try and pick up this charge pack later. We might become incumbent in order to do that. But it looks like we have quite a bit more of the map here. We've got another room. Could be something up there. It would be really useful to get vision on this room. Don't quite have enough action points to peek. Unless we're going to zap this guard. I'm reluctant to do that. He's going to be blocking the door on the next turn. We can put parasites on these two. We don't want to zap this guard. No, we do, because we've just taken down the... I was going to say it brings the security level up and then we get scanned during the guard's turn, but the scanner has been taken down. I think we might just have to... No, we're going to be waiting around for the safes anyway, so we can afford to wait a couple of turns for this guard to go away. I think we wait in cover here. Peek. We'll get a chance to steal from him next turn, I think. If this spot is safe to step on, which it should be. And we'll be able to peek through the door as well. If necessary, we can zap him. We'll just keep this guy pinned here. I think that sits for this turn. So this guy has a pretty long patrol path. No, he's not patrolling, is he? He's alerted because he saw the down drone. That explains why he's going so far.
Alarm level 1. Additional cameras activated. The walls are.
Yeah, so we can steal from the guard. This is just a 4x4 room. Flash grenade. It's always good to get one of those. I'm not going to open the door to see this square. There's a small chance of there being a safe on that square, but we will alert the guard will notice if we close the door open the door behind him. Slurring my words. Yeah, let's just wait for him to go away. This drone is going to do a scan. Get to steal from this guard. We don't want the pass card, it'll make us encumbered. We've got another door up there. I guess we could get the pass card to open this door this turn and then drop the pass card again. We're going to pick up the charge pack later again, so that there's not a much difference in carrying that or not carrying it, except for the infantry space. Let's get the power. Don't think we want to be hacking anything. We can't quite open this and pin the guard on the next turn. If there's a guard who walks through here, then that would be pretty bad. So we just wait here. Then again, we don't know where this guy's going. So it might be worth dragging this guy into cover. We can't do that now. Okay, I'm not going to end on here because the guard could come through. We're just going to risk it. If a guard does walk through here, then we use the cloak. Nothing that we want to hack, I think. We know that this guy has gone through the door. We're not going to be able to get vision on him, I think. Unless we don't pin this guard for this turn. It might be worth... Oh no, we can't because there's the camera here, that's fine. I was going to say end our turn here, peek through and then spy, and that uses all of our action points, but we've got a camera coming online, so let's not do that. We won't need to hack this camera. The Authority Demon goes away next turn. The scan does not quite detect us. Okay, this guy turns around. Oh, he's not alerted. It's just the drone that's alerted. That doesn't quite give us vision on this square. I think we probably just say... Okay, no, we can see from here. Yeah, so there really is nothing on that square. We don't need to hack the camera. The demon's gone away, so now we get the safes. Can't quite get out of this room this turn. It will be useful to hack these, but let's see what else we want to get. That's just a camera. I have a feeling there's nothing in here. Yeah, absolutely nothing. So this must be the objective up here. This guy's going to wake up now, but I think that's okay. Just have to remember that he's got our stuff. We left the charge pack here and the valuable
terminal.
Yep.
Time to get hacking.
That's mask. That is absolutely fine. We've got a console database. We don't need it. This guy's not going to come through the door, so we can use our last action point to peek. Doesn't look like there's a guard in there. So what do we want to hack? We can use a data blast to take these two, which could be worth it. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, let's just leave him in this room. We're going to be waiting to get out of here because this guard's going to be standing here again. We could deliberately bring him through. That would give us 4 action points. 1, 2, 3, and then 4 back. That would mean Banks is able to get out of the room. I think that's probably the right play. So we get noticed. Go on to the guard again. And that's it for the turn. We can put a parasite on something, so let's take down the masked demon here.
Investigating area. It must be jumpy tonight. What happened?
So this guy has woken up. I think that's okay. We have the demon database, so we can actually still see all of the demons. There's sometimes a stationary guard in here, so we do want to be a little bit careful. Looks totally safe. This allows us to get the console and look at the terminal. We get more demons after we access this, so we want to be hacking things before that happens. This looks like the whole map. So we just used the data blast to bring down this safe that didn't have a demon on. We don't need to hack this, and everything else is already hacked. Well, we don't need the console database because we've explored everything. Now, no, we want to use Wisp when we've got this guy seen, though we won't be short on power. Okay. Let's get money before we access it. Another med gel. Yeah, we can sell it. Got a cloaking rig too here. We already basically have one of those. Decker's modded cloaking rig is the same as a cloaking rig too, I think. Predictive brawling could be nice. We don't have a slot for Banks, so it would become encumbered if we took it. Portable Server 2 is not worth it. We'd need a hacking upgrade. We're not short on power anyway. Vault Disruptor 2. I'd prefer a Vault Disruptor 3 if we're getting a Vault Disruptor. It does give us a way of dealing with armor though. It's only armor piercing 1. I think we're not going to get this. We could get the cloaking rig too, but we'll see what's in the server terminal first. And we want to get as much money as we can before we look in the terminal. So that's why I'm getting these safes before we go in. Okay, is there anything else? There is no reason to hack this camera. Everything else already has a demon on. You know what, let's use the Wisp. That's useful to know. At least we hit 2 guards. There's this guard here, and then there's the camera drone. Okay, now we look. Ping we want. Taurus could be pretty good, but we don't have space for it. Charge is no good. We want to be able to hack instantly with Data Blast. We don't want to give that a 1-turn cooldown. Parasite is free so that we don't get the -2 power benefit from that. We're just getting ping, I think. So that puts a demon on this camera. And that's the only thing that can get the demon on.
Couldn't trust that damn cat.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Pity you can't get that gear anywhere else.
Okay, we don't need this pass card anymore. We might as well drop that. Next thing, all we need to do is keep this guard down. Or at least harmless. Prism doesn't really have anything to be doing right now. We do have the ping to deal with this guard if we need to, so we might not need to take him down. Who haven't we stole from? This guy we haven't stole from. Prism is able to steal. This guy's on a patrol that brings him through this room, so we'll steal from him when he gets there. So we haven't seen any of the nasty guard types on this mission. I'm going to get the power, I think, so that we're able to use Wisp if we need to. It's not necessarily safe to put ourselves through this door. Yeah, we don't want to do that because there's a guard wandering around here. We can go onto melee. The power will let us use Wisp. I guess we can do this with banks as well. We're not in a hurry. We're reaching level 2, but we're basically out of here, I think. We'll want to paralyze this guard before we move up into this room to get this safe, or before we move Prism off him. We're not in a particular hurry. I guess we're not getting this cloaking rig. We're not going to have enough money. We've got one safe which gives us, I think, 140 credits. We can sell the charge pack, but that's all the way over here. It would be quite a while before we're able to bring it over and sell it. That would get us to 592, and then this safe would be enough. We've also got one more guard to steal from. Oh, we've got another safe here. So we might be able to manage this. Okay, I think... we don't want to do this if we don't have to. This gets us money. I'm just thinking if it's possible to get to this safe and back in time to pin the guard again. And I think the answer is no. We'll have something equally good to use the money for if we don't get the cloaking rig anyway, so I think we just leave it. This guard does come all the way through here, I think. So we don't want to drag the guard through here. This guy looks like he is actually going further in. That's interesting. So how do we get to steal from him? We'll have to think about it. We could ping him through and paralyze him. We'll have to try and aim the ping specifically to only hit him. Not paralyze him. We could just ping him to this spot. We'd be able to steal from him, but not next turn because we're not close enough. So I think we wait, and we'll try and find a way to steal. Yeah, this guard here, we will be able to take him out next turn because he's facing away from us. We aren't able to see this guard. The other guard looks like he's coming back, so that should give us a chance. The drone's going to do a scan. That might actually find us out here. We'll go on to melee. think we do want to take him out. There's no reason not to run because there's no other guards in the area.
What was that? Investigating.
That takes us a hit on the alarm. We'll be able to get into this safe as well. So let's do that now. We'll be able to paralyze this guy next turn, so this is okay. We haven't needed to use the EMP yet. It's in the turn. Yep, that's our scan. The drone is now looking at the door, so we aren't able to steal from this guy this turn. We might just deliberately hack this. We don't know what the demon is. Now if we use Wisp, we hit the other two guards that we haven't tagged. If we swap the neural disruptor, then we can zap this guard. No, we don't need to, we can just steal from him from the side. So we'll leave Prism here. The drone's going to do a scan on this point. And actually find both of us. Do we want to hack this drone and eat the demon? We're almost out. Pick up these two things. We don't mind being encumbered. So the risk of hacking this drone is that we get a validate. I'm not sure how much harm the validate would actually do. Depends if we got one of the horrific guards. But that would take away the uncertainty. So we're trading uncertainty with this drone doing a scan and detecting us for uncertainty with what the demon is. Oh, that's the best possible demon.
That was unexpected. See if you can use it to our advantage.
That was worth doing. So let's leave the drone over here. Now it's going to be perfectly safe for us to steal from this guard next turn and head out. Yep. So I think we have stolen from all of the guards then. He's going further out this way. This guy's going away, so we can get Prism out here. We probably want to zap this guard so that it's okay to get Decker through this door next turn. Yeah, that feels pretty good. And I think we have got everything, so that's 3 safes, 4, 5 safes. We had a look in the nanofab and the server terminal. We can afford this cloaking rig, but I guess we'll just use the money for other upgrades. We still need to find weapons with armor piercing. so we'll need money for those. The Wisp is very good to get, and Ping. It's pretty lucky to find both of those. So there's our other guard, but we are getting out of here. I think it will take us 2 turns to get Prism all of the way, but that's fine. We can't run. That's fine. We don't need to pin this guard. He's out for 2 turns. We'll be out in 2 turns anyway. So this has gone pretty smoothly. Largely because we haven't come across any of the nasty guards. We will certainly see those in future missions. But I think we're pretty well prepared for them, other than the lack of armor-piercing weapons.